Today is Friday, August 20th, 2021. This is Dirt Tracker Daily. I'm Justin Fiedler. Coming up, we're talking last night's wild BC39 finale, plus other results from last night and what's coming up this weekend. Before we dive in, if you like what I'm doing here, please subscribe to the show, leave a review, and hit those follow and notification buttons depending on where you consume this. Make sure to follow at DIRTRACKR on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And don't forget, DIRTRACKR.com has a bunch more cool dirt racing stuff. Now let's get going. We've seen some really great racing all season long, and last night showed us that 2021 isn't done just yet. At the BC39 at the Dirt Track at IMS for the USAC National Midgets, we had a candidate for Race of the Year. Before the feature even got underway, we had good racing kind of through the preliminary action, including Tanner Thorson nearly going from the D main all the way to the A main. Right at the checkered in the B, Logan Seavey made an insane run on the top to beat Thorson back to the line for that final transfer spot. Over the final couple of laps of that B main, you could see Seavey kind of getting that momentum rolling on the top, just kind of sneaking around there, and he rode it all the way to the final feature transfer. Thorson would later end up, though, using a provisional to make the A main, along with Zeb Wise and Chase Randall. In the 39-lap main event, we got basically everything we could have hoped for. There were officially 5 lead changes among 4 drivers, but I saw a tweet from Brian Walker that said he counted something like 26 unofficial lead changes. Thomas Meseraull looked like he was going to have a chance to run away with it after he took the lead from Kyle Larson on lap 24, but a caution with 5 to go for Cannon McIntosh changed the complexion of the race. On the restart, Larson slipped past T-Mez for the lead, and then chaos ensued. Into turn 3, both Justin Grant and T-Mez threw massive sliders at Larson, and T-Mez ended up kind of getting the short end of the stick. Grant's pass actually had a chance to clear, but T-Mez came up short and doored Larson. Usually the guy on the outside gets screwed in that situation, but Larson was able to drive away while T-Mez's front end collapsed and he was done for the night. It was wild watching 2 guys throw sliders at the leader at the same time in the same corner. That then set up one final 5-lap run to the finish where things again were wild. Grant and Larson were going at it. Brady Bacon snuck up into the mix. It was just crazy. Grant's final slide job attempt on Larson coming to the white flag was probably the difference. Grant cleared Young Money, but banged the wall really hard, and Larson was able to get away. The move killed Grant's momentum, and at the finish, it was Larson winning, Grant second, Bacon third, Dazen Pursley fourth, and Emerson Axum fifth. If you haven't watched it yet, definitely go find the feature replay or the highlight package. Larson became the 3rd different winner in 3 runnings of the BC39 and continued to pad his long list of big race wins in 2021. Even with the very different format, the feature last night did pay USAC national points, and a tough night for Chris Windham saw a change happen in the standings. Buddy Kofoid leaves with the lead by 20 points, but Emerson Axum is now up to 2nd. Windham has fallen to 3rd, 41 points behind Kofoid. Justin Grant and Tanner Thorson complete the top 5. The National Midgets go on a break now for a few weeks. They'll be back in action on September 5th at Angel Park Speedway. Buckle up, because this points battle is going to go all the way to the end. If you're a USAC fan, though, don't worry. There's still plenty of racing to come this weekend. The USAC Silver Crown Series is in action tomorrow at Springfield for the Bettenhausen 100. 40 cars are on that entry list, and the field will include all the series contenders, plus Ken Schrader back in a Silver Crown car, Brady Bacon, Jerry Coons Jr., Robert Ballou, and a bunch more. Cody Swanson is the current Silver Crown Series points leader. And then on Sunday, the USAC National Sprint Cars head to Paragon Speedway for a 5,000 to win show. Points leader Brady Bacon will try and extend his lead over Kevin Thomas Jr. and Justin Grant for that championship. So plenty of action is still on tap for the weekend. For more information about the USAC weekend, visit usacracing.com. The World of Outlaws Late Model Series was at the Orange County Fair Speedway last night to kick off a 4-race weekend. In the end, we got a great battle to the finish between eventual winner Brandon Sheppard and Max Blair. Rick Eckert kicked off the feature by leading the first 5 laps from the outside pole, but he suffered driveline issues and ended up out of the race. That handed the lead to Sheppard for the restart. Behind him, Chris Madden, Blair, Stuart Friesen, and others battled in the top 5, with Madden even challenging Sheppard a few times. But late in the going, Madden suffered mechanical issues himself and dropped out of the race. More on that in a bit. That set up a final 2-lap dash to the finish, with B-Shep just barely beating Max Blair back to the checkered. The win was Sheppard's 5th of the season and pulls him to within 4 wins of matching Josh Richards for the most ever with the World of Outlaws Late Model Series. Blair ended up 2nd. Tyler Bruning charged to 3rd after needing to switch to a backup car earlier in the night. Friesen was 4th, and Dan Stone finished 5th. The trouble for Madden sees him slip even further behind the Rocket team in the chase for the championship, with 128 points now separating the two. The hole keeps getting bigger, and Madden is starting to run out of races to dig himself out. Looking ahead to the rest of the weekend, the Outlaws are at Williams Grove tonight, Sharon Speedway on Saturday, and Erie Speedway on Sunday. For event details, visit worldofoutlaws.com. At I-96 Speedway last night, Devin Moran dominated the 40-lap Summer Nationals feature to bag his second series win of 2021 and third career victory. Pierce tried to track him down through lap traffic, but eventually ended up out of the race with engine issues. Tanner English, Ashton Winger, Frank Heckenass Jr., and Dona Marcoulier completed the top 5. I can never say that name, Dona Marcoulier. Even with the issues, Bobby Pierce will be the champion, but the battle for second remains tight, with English currently holding the spot over Winger. The drivers have the final 2 nights at Tri-City and Merritt to settle it. With the modifieds, 16-year-old Hunt Gossam led all 25 laps to earn his third career series win, topping Jeffrey Erickson, Will Krupp, Brandon Bollinger, and Kenny Wallace. Last night was supposed to be the weekend opener for the Topless 100 at Batesville Motor Speedway, but that event was lost to rain. So now tonight's full program for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series will set the lineup for Saturday's racing. Tonight is a $5,000 to win feature, while Saturday's Topless 100 is $40,000 to win. Hot laps are scheduled tonight for about 7:30 p.m. Central Time, with action kicking off Saturday at 8 p.m. with hot laps. Jimmy Owens is the defending race winner, while Tim McCready is looking to extend his points lead. To keep up through the weekend, make sure you're following at LucasDirt on Twitter. Elsewhere this weekend, the 2 big sprint car series are both in action. The World of Outlaws are headed north to take on the River City Speedway tonight, Red River Valley Speedway tomorrow, and Huset's on Sunday. Keep an eye out as there is weather in the area. With the Knoxville Nationals in the rear view, the focus turns back to the championship and who can rack up wins down the stretch. Brad Sweet is the current series points leader by 140 over Carson Macedo and 144 over David Gravel. Barring some insane run from Donnie Schatz, who sits 4th right now, this is probably a 3-horse race. As I said earlier in the week, though, I think this could be a very good weekend for Schatz to maybe grab his second or maybe even second and third win of 2021. Outside of Kyle Larson, Schatz is the most recent winner at both River Cities and Red River Valley. Aaron Reitzel and David Gravel were Huset's winners back in June. To keep up with the Outlaws, make sure you're following at World of Outlaws on Twitter. And the All-Stars have 2 shows this weekend. They take on I-96 Speedway tonight and Waynesfield Raceway Park tomorrow. If you might remember, the Saturday show was moved from Plymouth to Waynesfield. Tyler Courtney currently has a huge 308-point lead in the standings, so the race will be for second down to the finish. Corey Eliason has it, while Hunter Schoenberg, Cap Henry, Zeb Wise, and Bill Baylog are all in pursuit. Courtney is the most recent winner at I-96, while Kyle Larson won at Waynesfield during Ohio Sprint Speed Week. For more information about the All-Stars, visit allstarsprint.com. If you go check out the DIRTRACKR Twitter account, I retweeted yesterday, apparently Plymouth Speedway is working on becoming a pavement racetrack. That's one of the reasons why the All-Star Show isn't happening there this weekend. So go check out their social post for more details on the future of Plymouth Speedway. Looking ahead to the weekend, the streaming schedule is again completely packed with 40 shows on it alone today and a lot more to come over the next 2 days. That includes, like I said, the Topless 100 for Lucas, both World of Outlaws series, the All-Stars, USAC Sprint Cars and Silver Crown series, Power Eyes Racing, Summer Nationals, and plenty more. To see the full daily streaming schedule with links to watch through the weekend, visit DIRTRACKR.com/watch tonight. That's it for the show today. Hope you have a good Friday and a good weekend. If you have thoughts about the topics on today's show, please leave them in the comments below or tweet at me. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you on Monday for more DIRTRACKR Daily.